What's up, guys? It is Corey from SuperKamiGuru9000, and Viz Media has just blessed us with the release of the next Naruto Shippuden box set. We finally have box set 14, and compared to the last box set, this one's actually pretty good, but it does have some shortcomings in the later episodes, so join me as we go through it and I tell you a little bit about it. We look at the packaging, and I let you know if you should pick this set up. Alright guys, so let's take a look at the packaging on this one, and I really enjoyed the packaging they've been doing on these DVDs lately. They're all very distinctive with the character artwork and the color scheme that they've been going with, and this one is a really nice silver color. It's really nice. It gives it kind of like this premium look, and that's perfect because Naruto is definitely the star of this one. He's right on the cover in his Sage mode, and it's really cool. And what is interesting, and they've been doing this for a few of the box sets, is they've been promising these bonus episodes, and you'll see that right on the front. It's the fourth Hokage's legacy. It's these 2 episodes they put in, which is just an episode. It's a filler, you know. It's nothing special, and they tout it as this special feature, but it's really not. It's just a part of the regular episode list. But it's a great way to sell the DVD. It's a good selling point, I suppose. But still, I do enjoy the cover. I wish they would have switched it out a little bit, though, with how they did the last one, because in the last one they had Hinata, and they had Naruto in his six-tail form. And in this one, the six-tail form does really, you know, sort of steal the show. It's the first episode that's on the disc, and it blows your friggin' mind. And, you know, that's pretty much that. So let's take a look at the back. You know, keeping in theme with the other ones, same color scheme and everything, different character on the back. You have Jiraiya on here, which I guess is appropriate. You know, at this point in the story, spoiler alert, he is dead, and he doesn't really do much within the arc. So that's pretty much that. Maybe they could have chosen someone else. Maybe Nagato would have been a more proper choice, because they do definitely delve into his backstory for the very first time. So maybe that would have been appropriate. But still, you know, standard stuff, tells you a little bit about the episodes you're going to see and your special features. Now that we've taken a look at the front and the back, let's take a look on the inside here. And I bet there's going to be something. Oh, look at that. They're trying to sell us the brand new Naruto game, Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 3, which I already reviewed that. So if you guys want to take a look at that, you should see that. And then we have, Neon Alley. Viz is still really trying to push this, and they'll definitely push it even more, because when you actually watch the DVDs, it's the only trailer that plays. In fact, when you go to the special features section, it's the same trailer that you see right before the actual DVD begins to the main menu. So they're really trying to, you know, sell Neon Alley. Again, keeping in tradition, the discs pretty much look just like the cover art, using that silver color scheme and the Akatsuki clouds. So pretty simple, nothing too crazy there. So that's pretty much that. That is the cover, the front, the back, the inside, the whole damn thing. So let's talk about the actual episodes itself, which are really good. At least for the first half of the episodes. You know, you start with 167, which is that really epic episode of Naruto fighting against Pain. And this is, you know, one of those episodes that within the community is kind of mixed. Some people don't like the art, some people don't like the action. They think it's a little too cartoony, it's a little too spastic. I think it's awesome. I think it's one of the greatest episodes in the series. I think it's one of the best battle episodes, if not the best battle episode in the second half of Naruto so far. Still, there's nothing in the series I've seen yet, even in the war right now, that's like come close to this. So it's one of my favorite episodes, and I just love having that in my collection. There's some other really important episodes here as well. We get the full backstory on There's also some really important stuff about Nagato in this box set. We get to learn his full backstory about how he formed the Akatsuki, how he got the Rinnegan eyes for the very first time, and that really great episode where he summons the Ghetto Mazo for the very first time and has it attack a bunch of Anbu. It's a really great spectacle of an episode, and you really get to see the evolution of that character fully within this one. Now, before the momentum gets built up anymore, though, we get some filler episodes, which are kind of a drag. Like I said, it's the fourth Hokage's legacy, which basically just amounts to a really cheesy-ass treasure hunt where Naruto and his group of friends have to go over and they have to find this scroll, and they're being guided by Guy the entire time, and Guy is wearing this ridiculous outfit during the entire thing, and it's just goofy as hell, and you can skip it. Just skip it. It really doesn't do anything. It's just a nice companion piece, I guess, to what's been going on, and that's where these other fillers start to come into place. So Naruto is now like the hero of the village. Pain has revived everyone. Everybody loves Naruto. So now this is where they're going to go to like a certain character in the village and focus on them and do like a filler episode about them. And the biggest filler in this one has to do with Iruka, who is a really interesting character to say the least in Naruto. He's just a teacher. He's not really a fighter at all, and they really make that clear actually even in this filler. They basically outright say, Iruka, you're not really much of a fighter at all, dude. Maybe you should just go to the academy and become a teacher. That's where your strength lies. And that's what happens, and you get to see him having to deal with Naruto for the very first time. And it is actually handled pretty well, and it actually does fit pretty well with the very first half of the series. They even reuse a lot of music that was shown in the original series as well. So good stuff there all around. But the last filler on this one, oh god, this one just really tears away at me because I think it's one of the biggest waste of episodes I think I've ever seen in my entire life. So here's the setup for the final episode, which, by the way, it is the final one on this disc, so it's going to leave an impression. Basically, it takes place in the first half of the series where Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura first meet each other. And it's their first day, they just left the academy, they're about to start their team, and they haven't met Kakashi yet. And the whole point of this story is we get to go through that whole day again where Naruto is trying to fuck with Sasuke and trick him in the bathroom and everything and tie him up so he can talk to Sakura and hopefully kiss her. It's ridiculous Naruto antics. And we get to basically see what was going on from the perspective of Kakashi as he's watching all of this. The problem with this is they don't take advantage of this. We actually don't really get to see Kakashi do much of anything aside from hang out in a tree, hide behind something and be like, huh, I'm not looking forward to this. So, yeah, that's pretty much the whole episode. It's literally like watching the original episode with like a 2-second Kakashi scene going, that's interesting. And that sucks because it's the last one you see. There are actually some more fillers coming up, which are going to involve some other characters we haven't seen before in the next box set. And they're actually a little more interesting, and oddly enough, a lot better animated, so I can't wait to see those. But this is kind of a mixed box set for me. For fans of the series who must collect the anime at all costs, you kind of have to get this one, if only for the fact that Naruto and Pain are going to be fighting, and you get that epic 167 episode, which is just fan-frickin-tastic. I don't care who the fuck you are. This episode kicks ass, and we'll convince you otherwise. If you haven't seen our review of it, we'll put a fucking link in the description box. We'll put an annotation above. You guys need to check that out. But still, I love this episode for that one. I love the Nagato backstory. The Iruka filler is actually okay, but the Hokage's Legacy one and the Kakashi episode just, they fucking suck. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. They're just bad anime. It's just not good. It's just there to pad for time. And for them to call the Hokage's Legacy a special feature is just like, just skip that shit. Basically watch the first 2 discs and that's pretty much all you need to go. So, fans of the series, pick this box set up. It's definitely a must. If you're not really a big fan of the series and you're just looking for like the fights and everything, wait for this one to go down in price a little bit, or wait until they release like a bigger set, because you don't want to spend your money just for one episode. I'm a collector, so I really wanted this in my set, and I'm there for the story as well when I rewatch this, so that's why I wanted it. So, Naruto fans only. Everybody else, stay the fuck away from this one. But still, this is a pretty nice set. I really enjoyed it. I'm glad to have it in my collection. Remember, guys, before you leave, make sure and hit that like button so you can give this video a thumbs up. It's one of the best ways to support SuperKamiGuru9000. That concludes this review today. SuperKamiGuru9000, out.